What is going on, guys? Good afternoon. It's your favorite mortgage lender, Abdel Me, Got Mortgages. I hope everybody is having a blessed week. Man, December is flying by, which is pretty crazy. Super excited. We've got a lot to dive into. We just wrapped up a crazy employment data market, a lot of jam-packed filled data. We're going to go into how did everything make out? How did the BLS report come out? What were some of the expectations with the ADP report, private payroll? And then we're going to kind of turn right into it. So we're going to start off first, really just discussing a little bit of the job gains that we've basically kind of encountered over the last few days. And the market is actually liking this. Listen, I think we're starting to really dive in deep into what the headline numbers are, and really not too much clarity in regards to what is going to be the underlying weaknesses as we head into next week. So if we look at the BLS report, we're pretty flat. And as you can kind of see, the unemployment rate is ticking up. Again, this is what we want. We want, unfortunately, consumers to lose their job. We want to see a little bit of economic instability in an effort for the Federal Reserve to stay consistent on their mandate heading into the following week in regards to a potential Fed rate cut. Now, we know that inflation has been pretty slow, ticking down gradually. We saw that last week with the PCE report. But now we're starting to see, once again, obviously, aside from last month, which was completely unprecedented because of the hurricanes and because of the strikes, interest rates are starting to truly shake down. Now, we locked a few clients really this week, anywhere interest rates from the mid to high fives. We locked a few clients at 5.5. This is for FHA specifically, and a few clients at 5.9. Some of them paying just a little shy of just under a point, which is awesome. On our conventional side, we're seeing some clients really get anywhere from mid to high sixes. We had a few consumers really lock in on the conventional side at around 6.25, and two other clients who also simultaneously locked right around there. This is awesome. Heading right into what is set to be a very crazy week when it comes to inflation. Now, we're still seeing continuing jobless claims continue to skyrocket. Continuing jobless claims, meaning that not only are you let go, people are having a hard time after they get let go to go ahead and still go back and find employment. Okay. Very important for us to keep an eye on that, because once again, we know next week the Fed's mandate is going to be monitoring not just how people are spending their money, but truly how the gains are going in. And when we look into the gains, we're starting to see, once again, on the ADP side, which measures only private payroll, that deduction in regards to only 146,000 monthly gains over jobs, with a big portion of it coming from large employers. And then another part that we'll see is obviously just that wage growth. It's truly not coinciding with what we want to see on inflation. Wage growth needs to obviously be construed and on the same level in an effort to see those gains that we want to see. Okay. JOLTS report. This was actually a surprise. Once again, the quit rate increased from 1.9% to 2.1%. But the real silent killer here was when we looked at the household survey. When we saw the household survey actually showed that there was really a lot less people who were actually supposedly not having jobs, right? I think it was just shy of 350 or 360,000 jobs when they interviewed on the household survey, actually essentially reported that, hey, we are losing jobs, not gaining jobs, like the original business survey of the BLS report shows, right? Again, hiring is obviously lingering. We know that continuing job listings well dropped still at the highest it's been, with 26 weeks in a row of that reduction, right? Now, if we kind of look at where interest rates are kind of sitting at right now, today was a little bit of a reverse of a course, but we've been on a pretty consistent trend when we take a look at interest rates really moving down, which is finally nice to say, right? If we kind of take a look at it here, interest rates over the course of the last really 2 months have been a little wishy-washy until they started seeing that drop. Let's go with 10/1/2024. As you guys can kind of see, we're kind of sort of really back to where we were roughly around about a little under 2 months ago, right? Where you guys can kind of see positive. These means interest rates drop, big drop on Friday, and then today just kind of slightly reversed this course. But this is awesome, right? It's so good to see when we see that reduction on the interest rate side kind of going down. we kind of turned a little bit, and that's why I had told so many of my clients on Thursday and Friday. We locked quite a few clients actually over the weekend, which I didn't even know that I even do. And we locked a few clients on the Govy side, FHA, VA, another FHA, and then one consumer on the conventional side today, showing that reduction on the interest rates. Again, today was a little bit of a beat up day. We saw a little bit of turmoil, really just kind of in terms of the market and what the overall expectation was. We saw equity gains on CoreLogic. 62% of properties saw their equity rise almost 425 billion, meaning 2.5% year over year. On average, homeowners gained over $311,000 in equity, with over 200,000 of it, right, essentially 80%, being tappable. Equity increases, negativity obviously decreases, being underwater simultaneously decreases as well. And then we're going to see, again, expectations later on this week. Wednesday being a massive day with the CPI report, consumer price index. Thursday on the wholesale level, measuring PPI report, and then the consistent initial jobless claims. And what's the expectation heading into the following week with the potential Fed meeting? Okay. So as always, we'll keep you guys updated. Good news that we're starting to see slowly as interest rates start to transition down. Of course, I'll keep you guys updated. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out and visit our website, gotmortgages.com. Thanks, guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon.